Hi guys, Jake Eaglefire here with National Wealth Center Team Destiny, coming at you on day number 13 of my 30-day video marketing bootcamp series. So today's video is all about the number one problem that people face when building a list and getting leads, and that is traffic. Driving massive and high quality traffic. So in today's video, I'll be telling you all about how to do just that, as well as how to set up your sales page and all the other details you need to know as far as getting quality traffic which converts. So the first thing I want to talk about before I dive into getting traffic is actually the fact that you should never ever drive traffic to the company website. You always want to be driving traffic to a capture page system. And the reason for this is that when people make it to the company website, even if it's through a link, a referral link that's coded to you, you're really likely to lose them. The reason for this is that most people need to look at a sales page maybe 6 or 7 times before they actually sign up. And so most likely the person will leave and then maybe forget and then want to come back a little bit later and get into your website, but they may not have your contact info, they probably don't even remember your name, and probably the only thing they remember is National Wealth Center or whatever your opportunity is. So they'll search for that in Google and sign up through the admin of the company website, or through somebody else, and unfortunately you've totally lost them at that point. So you want to get a capture page system. The capture page system collects leads for you, sends out automated emails to keep them interested, and closes the sales with video presentations. So it's got 2 parts. The first part is the actual capture page where the person enters their email or other information, and then they go to the next page, which on that page it has all the video presentations that talk about your opportunity and gets them educated and ready to join. I also highly recommend getting a domain name. You should pick something associated with your business, your name, making money online, residual income. You could do something like successwithpaul.com, retirewithtim.com, something like that, residualcashflow.com. In any case, whatever you pick, make it something memorable. And this is key because if the prospect loses you, they will likely remember your domain name if it's something memorable, and they'll be able to get back over there. So make it something memorable. You could have this domain name forwarded to your capture page, and so that's all I need to type in, and this will all be locked into you and coded to you because you're using a capture page system. Typically you can get a domain on GoDaddy.com for about $10 a year, so it's pretty inexpensive, and I just recommend going over there, getting something memorable to your business, plugging it in, and get going. My team has a training website that walks you through all these aspects of getting the technical part set up, but for the most part it's pretty hands-off, it's pretty plug and play. There's just a few things you need to do to get the mechanics ready to go to work for you automatically day after day. So once you have your capture page system set up, the name of the game is to drive massive, high-quality traffic. And there are a variety of ways to do this, both online and offline. In fact, my team has an entire training website which shows you all the different methods that you could do that work very well with this business for both online and offline marketing. And I'm going to leave a link below for you to go to if you want to check out more in my team training video, more on what my team offers. But to give you a brief overview, if you're doing online marketing, you could pick from solo ads, pay-per-click, Facebook, YouTube, videos, social media. There's a variety of things that you could do. But I do recommend online. I mean, at least that's what I prefer overall, because so many people these days are looking for opportunities like this online. In fact, there's over 17 million network marketers in the United States alone. So that brings me to another point, which is that there's no need in this business to hassle your friends or family. I haven't actually had any sales with anybody in my friend or family group, and I haven't tried to actively sell to anybody that I know. It's not necessary because there's so many people out there looking for this type of opportunity, the opportunity that you are not going to be needing to beg for leads from people that you know. So I do recommend online. There's so many entrepreneurs, so many people online. You'll just be able to reach the masses quicker. It's all very instant when you do online methods. However, if you do offline methods, there are a couple methods that work particularly well with National Wealth Center that have been proven to work very well by my team members, and those are postcard marketing as well as drop cards. And I've used the drop cards quite a bit personally The postcards, I have more limited experience, but I plan on using them quite a bit more in the future. Both work great. The postcards require a bit of upfront investment to get started, only because direct mail costs some money, and that is what it is. But there's plenty of both paid and free strategies that you can choose from. Some of the paid strategies are as low as $10, $15 a month, and it goes up from there. And obviously the free strategies are free, but sometimes take a little bit more effort to get going. This does not mean, however, that because they're free, they're any less effective. I mean, for example, I'm using YouTube right now as one free form of marketing, and this is one of the best forms of marketing out there, in my opinion, which is highly effective. I also want to mention that we have a proven postcard system with Team Destiny, with proven postcard templates, lead sources, sizzle numbers. It's super cool stuff. And we also have extensive training on how to market on Craigslist and use social media and, all those things, as I was just explaining. You'll see more in my team training video, but I just wanted to give you guys a preview of what you'll have access to when you get started with me as far as the training. With whatever marketing strategies you choose, the most important thing is that you're consistent with it. So once you get into my team training site, I recommend that you pick 2 or 3 marketing strategies, and don't go in thinking you're going to try it or anything, because all of these, if they're on my team site, they're proven to work. They do work, but you do need to put in the time and to stay consistent day after day. So maybe you're going to do postcards for 6 months or solo ads for a year, but whatever it is, pick 2 or 3 main methods at least to start off and stick to those. You might not want to start with more than that because it could be easy to get overwhelmed and scattered. You want to just have that consistency because that's really what's going to bring you the results that you're seeking. Another thing to note is that a lot of these strategies don't even take very much time. For example, the video bootcamp I'm doing right now just takes an hour or 2 a day and a smartphone. So this is a totally free strategy that you can do, and if you have an hour or 2 a day and a smartphone, it could be the perfect one for you and a way of getting yourself out there. I also want to reiterate that just because a strategy is free doesn't mean it's less effective. I mean, this video marketing is a free form, and many of the top earners in this industry are using primarily all free forms of marketing, so it's definitely something to keep in mind. Generally, I recommend a combination of both paid and free strategies. For a lot of people, this is the perfect balance, but of course, pick the ones that make the most sense for you and go with those and stay consistent. Staying consistent with whichever strategies you choose is the most important part. Okay, I'm going to start wrapping it up for today. But before I go, I want to remind you that I have an awesome team training site that will walk you through everything you need to know as far as getting your capture page and domain names set up. It's super simple to do, I promise. It's not as complicated as it might sound. I'm not a technical person at all, and I was able to do it. It wasn't hard for me, so you can do it too. And we also have all types of training that will lead you by the hand and show you how to get your videos going, how to market through Craigslist, how to market through pay-per-click, solo ads, postcards, drop cards. It's all on there. It's all laid out for you. All of these strategies are proven to work by myself and other members and top earners on my team. So there's no questioning about if it's going to work for you or not. It's just a matter of getting in, applying the strategies, picking 2 or 3 good ones, and staying consistent. So that's all for today, guys. Please subscribe to my channel if you have not already, and also stay tuned. I have a lot more coming in this bootcamp series, and I also have a capture page video in particular about the capture pages you can get through my team coming up later on in this bootcamp series, in case you're interested in that. So that's all for today, guys. I hope that y'all have an excellent day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.